Miss Yong here is Thailand about Dingtalk. So before we start, please subscribe our YouTube channel. Today we would like to discuss this AI table. The field we are going to use today is still the button field, and today I would like to introduce execute automations process. So what is the difference between this function and the add records or update records function we introduced before? Add records is mainly used to create a new record through a button. Update records is used to modify an existing record, but execute automations process allow us to combine multiple actions together. With just one button click, the system can automatically execute the workflow that we have set up in advance. For example, adding records into different tables, updating records, sending notifications, and more. All of these actions can be complete in one process. Today, I will use a task workflow as an example. When a user clicks the button, the system will automatically send a notification to the assigned person. After receiving the notification, the assigned person only needs to click the button inside the notifications. Then, it will trigger the automations process that we have already configured. For example, creating records in different tables at the same time. After the process is complete, the system will automatically generate a new notifications button. The entire process does not require user to manually create records or resend notifications every time. By using buttons, the workflow can continue step by step automatically. First, we go to Add Field, scroll down and find button. Click on it, add a title for it. Next, we come to the button configurations. The first one is button label. Here we can customize the text display on the button. For this example, I will enter. Next is the button style. We can choose our preferred button color here, and I will select this light red color. Next, we come to action. Click on it, and we can see that the button supports many different functions. For today's demonstrations, we will still choose Send Notification. After selecting it, the system will automatically bring us to the automation workflow page. Now we come to the first node. Here, we need to select the data table and the button field we just created. The system has already selected the corresponding table and button field for us. Of course, if needed, you can adjust it based on your own requirements. Next, we click the plus button here to add a new node. Select Create Record. As I mentioned earlier, we can create records in multiple tables at the same time. So here, we will need to add two create records nodes. Now, we select the corresponding data table. Then, set the records content here. Click Set Field Value. Here you can see all the available fields from this table. You can adjust the content based on your requirements. For example, after that, we add another node. Select Create Records again. This time, we select another data table. Then we organize the workflow slightly. Alright, after completing the setup, we will publish this workflow first, because later we are going to use the execute automations process function. So, we need to let the system save and activate this workflow first so that we can use it in the next step. Of course, you can adjust the workflow based on your own needs. Lastly, we come to send Dingtalk message. First is send by. Here, I will choose AI table. Next are send to group and send to individuals. Here, you can choose to notify a group or specific user. I will choose send to individuals and assign the person who needs to receive the notifications. Example. Next, we can customize the notifications titles and contents. This allows the receiver to understand the purpose of the notifications and know what actions need to be taken. You can freely adjust the title and contents based on your business requirements. Next, we come to the cut button. The system will enable these functions by default. Here, we can adjust the button name. I will enter. You can also select the button style here. Then, we come to on click. This time, we will select Execute Automations Process. Under the Execute Automations Process, select Follow Records when clicking the button 1. Lastly, we can enable button disable after operations. After the user successfully clicks the button and completes the process, the button will become unavailable. This can prevent users from clicking the same button repeatedly and executing the same process multiple times. Of course, you can enable or disable it based on your needs. For this example, I will enable it. Then, you can enter Complete here. After everything is done, click Publish. Now, let's run a test. Click the button. Alright, the notification has been sent successfully. Let's open Dingtalk and select AI table. Now, click the Continuous Process button. We can see that the system shows the execution was successfully. The button we just clicked has also become unavailable. At the same time, the system has automatically sent a new notification. This notification does not need to be sent manually. It was automatically triggered based on the step we configured after the automation process was complete. Now, let's go back to AI table. We can see the table and review tables has created a new records at the same time. Now, let's return to Dingtalk and click the Continue Process button again. We can see that the system automatically sent another new notifications. Both tables has added another new records again. The user does not need to click the original button again to resend the notification. Of course, today's demonstrations is mainly to help everyone understand how the execute automation process functions work. In actual usage, you can adjust different workflow steps based on your business needs. The main idea is, once the workflow is configured, the system can automatically execute the step according to your setting. This helps reduce repetitive operations. Alright, today's tutorial on execute automation process is complete. I hope you can apply this feature flexibly to make your workflow easy and more automated. So, if you like our tutorial video, please click like and share. Last but not least, ABCD just in one. See you next time. Bye!